Now we are ready to experience the warmth of heating with wood. The first time you build a fire or have a cold restart, follow these steps to ensure you are getting the most heat and efficiency out of your Harman wood stove. Step 1. Make sure the ash pan door is closed and latched properly. Open the air control lever by sliding it all the way to the right. Open the bypass damper using the handle on the left side of the stove. Step 2. Lay some crumbled balls of newspaper on the grate in the firebox. Place 6 to 8 pieces of dry kindling, finger size to 1 inch, on top of the paper. Then, place 4 to 6 larger pieces, 1 to 2 inch size, on top of the kindling, followed by 3 or 4 larger 2 to 3 inch pieces. Lay the pieces in a crossed pattern to allow airflow through the wood. To start a draft in your chimney flue, take one piece of newspaper and twist it up tightly like a torch. Light one end and hold it near the opening to the flue to preheat the flue. Step 3. Light the paper in a few places and close the door. Make sure the top load door is closed. The fire should be established in approximately 1 minute. Gradually add more small pieces of dry wood, 2 to 3 inch, as needed, to continue burning and forming a charcoal or ember bed. Step 4. As the stove develops a bed of hot embers, begin adding some larger dry wood, 3 to 4 inches in diameter, to the fire. Continue adding wood as necessary to build the ember bed to 2 to 3 inches deep. You'll want this depth across the entire width of the firebox. Step 5. With the ember bed established as described, you can now add some larger dry logs that measure at least 4 inches in diameter to the fire using either the front or top load openings. Use the top load door for maximum fuel capacity. Allow the fire to burn for a few minutes, then close the bypass damper by pulling the handle forward. This will force all exhaust into the secondary combustion package where it gets reburned for maximum efficiency. If, after 10 minutes of burning with the damper closed, smoke is visible coming from the chimney flue, your secondary combustion ignition was not successful. Repeat steps 4 and 5 as needed to achieve the correct ember bed. Be sure there is not a log laying against the entrance to the secondary combustion package, because this can restrict the airflow. Notice the flame pattern during proper burning of your wood stove. The uniqueness of the Harman Fire Dome combustion system is that, when burning at optimal efficiency, the fuel burns from the back and bottom upward. Most of the flame and glow will be toward the back of the firebox. Less visible flame in a Harman wood stove means you are getting maximum heat and efficiency with burn times that are virtually impossible with other wood stoves on the market today. If you experience smoke or the odor of smoke in your living space, you do not have the proper draft. Here are some possible causes for poor draft. Improper chimney height. The chimney should be a minimum of 16 feet above the appliance flue outlet. Cracked flue tile. If you have a masonry chimney, it must be inspected for damage prior to stove installation, and any cracks or damage must be repaired. You may want to consider installing a stainless steel liner. Attempting to burn too small of a fire. Initially, you need to burn a hot fire to establish the secondary burn. Follow the lighting instructions exactly for the most efficient operation. Once successful, the heat output can be reduced by using the air control while still maintaining clean exhaust. High negative static pressure in the home will greatly inhibit stove performance. This situation can be caused by tight construction, wind direction, exhaust fans, or other appliance vents. In this case, you may want to consider outside air hookup for your wood stove.